Hello, and welcome back to session 113 of our Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. How's everyone doing?
Doing all right.
No bad, no bad.
Nice. So we'll just get right into it then, shall we? Last we left off, I'm drawing a blank now. What did you do last session? You went. Wait. You
Cool,
went
Kaida.
to. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you went and visited the Kaida, back to the city of Sethel, where upon re-entering the portal, you noticed that the city had been destroyed, had been abandoned, where the tree had died and the rotting kind of like branches of the giant tree had slammed down and destroyed large parts of the city below. It seems that almost overnight, a large proportion, if not everyone in the city, had just vanished. And you decided to inspect and investigate what happened. So upon reaching down, like heading down into the root network underneath the city, you found all these urns who had names of the previous inhabitants of the city, it seemed, including Hanira's brother, Simeon, suggesting that perhaps they had been dead for a long time, rather than just a year or so it's been since you last been there. As you reached the bottom of the root network, it opened up into a small little kind of cavern where there was a number of living trees in a kind of underground grove. And by a little stream that ran through the center of it, you saw the Kaida, weak, feeble. She explained to you that Sethel was basically her way of keeping the Rodran people alive, even after death. But the power of the tree had been lessening and lessening as the Rodrans had lost their influence over Rodriana, and that she needed someone to take her place as she was dying, and deciding that maybe Hanira should be the one to do it. So the tree spirits, or like these kind of ent-like creatures that lived in the grove, decided to try and kidnap Hanira from in front of you, presumably to turn her into the next Kaida. And a fight broke out, trying to defend yourself, which ended up eventually leading to what you assume is the death of the Kaida and the death of Sethel, and perhaps even the death of the Rodran people as a people. But you did also, on a happy note, manage to get a leaf from the Tree of Life.
Sorry, are you just are you saying we did genocide for a leaf?
You didn't do it, but you didn't stop it. There wasn't much choice other than Hanira kind of being forced against her will to become locked to the tree, I guess. And there's also no guarantee that the tree wasn't going to die anyway, even with her additional power. But yeah, you managed to get your little leaf for your potion that will hopefully help you save the world. And so now we're on the next stage of that. So you've just returned back to Port Astra. If you want to have a rest, you can. I presume you probably
Will
do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time that we
I'm
don't
still
have to...
sickened too and blinded.
To get rid of the sicken, because I assume you've spent a considerable amount of time just retching until it goes away.
Yep, so I had to just be like, on all fours, just like vomiting.
The blinded was only for like 10 minutes, I think. So
Okay.
so you can get rid of that as well. Is there anything else? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, returning to Port Astra, just sort of back to your base of operations, reminiscing a little bit, I guess, on the on the moment of going to Sethel. You eventually get some rest and awaken the next day. So the next two things on your list are going to the Iron Pariah's grave, which is in Seanas, what Tarash told you, to get some bones. Sorry, a soul stone from him for the potion. And then also to get some chromatic heart moss from the caves around there. So I think you said you wanted to go to the Iron Pariah's tomb first.
Yeah, I think we figured that was most likely to throw something up that we can't deal with on the day.
Cool. So, just feel free to get yourself ready, bring whatever you need, and Hanera will be able to teleport you around there. You might have to do a survival check or something to have a look around the mountain top, but we'll see when we get there.
Okay, I think is that Cyan's area?
Survival. I don't believe Cyan's particularly good at survival. No, he's got a +2 modifier. He is untrained.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
Ooh, wow, that's impressive.
He might be the worst. I made a he's the worst. I made a very bad assumption. I think previously it was Hank.
Oh, maybe.
I think he was the chief survivalist. Yeah, Hank still has better survival than any of us, even though he's 2 levels lower now. I think Hanera has the best survival then.
Okay, so are you ready to get going then?
I think so.
Can Cyan just buy some arrows first?
Yes, of course.
Cheers. Just want to get some like 20 arrows just from his banda.
It's all good. You know what the price of those are?
I don't. I imagine I get like a maze discount. Not maze, but like council discount, right?
I assume if they're just regular arrows, they're not expensive enough that you need to.
Yeah, it's
that
one
worth
silver.
your time. It's not worth your
to get a
time
discount.
flashing the discount card.
1 silver,
Yeah.
10. So you get 100 for a gold piece.
I'll get 100 then.
Okay.
Could feasibly buy 1,000,000 arrows.
I could buy so many arrows.
You can buy a warehouse just to keep your arrows.
Yeah, I mean you'd be limited obviously by the throughput production of arrows that exists within the economy. I think probably putting an order for 1 million, like I want 1 million arrows right now, is probably not possible.
Cyan's gonna hold on to 30 right now and put the rest in the into the bag of holding, if that's all right, because they do have
Sure.
weight.
Okay. Okay, so are you ready to get going then? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So are you taking over Hanera this session, Richard?
I can do, yes.
Okay. If you want to just make sure that Hanera's got all her spells back.
Yeah, I've done a rest for her.
Cool. Okay, then she is going to, I assume, cast teleport or whatever it's called.
Yes. What is the distance?
She can
400.
upcast it, can't she?
Yeah, it just changes which kind of slot she needs to use. I think she has it at. Oh, is it in her?
The 7th level, any location within 1,000 miles.
Yeah, I think she has it in her spell book. So. Yeah.
Yeah,
needs
you have to
cast
do
it.
level 7.
Level 7.
All right, so Hanera begins to focus on creating the magical circle on the ground and whisks you all away before you appear on an kind of a small little walkway on the side of a mountain ravine. Yeah, you see like the large snow-covered peaks of the mountaintops kind of bursting high into the world. The routes around here are very narrow. The walk there doesn't seem to be many different ways you can go, but I would like someone to do a survival check to kind of just orient themselves and see whether you can get there at any good time or whether you're going to make a wrong turn or anything.
I'll use Hanera as...
Probably not me.
Hanera is the best.
Alright.
26.
Okay, so taking out her map and kind of just trying to orient the position of the sun in the sky at the time of day, as well as her knowledge just of the elven terrain in general, of the terrain in Adana in general, she begins to lead you on. And before long, the cliff road eventually kind of opens up into a kind of wooded plateau. A number of kind of what are they called? Coniferous trees, with a kind of frosting of snow over the top of them, kind of creates a bit of a thicket and a flat kind of platform high up on the mountainside.
A platform.
Something like that. And in the distance, you see a kind of rock in the ravine that's got two swords carved out of it, seemingly over what seems to be a door. Anira strongly suspects you're in the right location. So let's do this. So can you see? Can everyone see?
Yep.
I can see.
Yeah, I can see.
Down here, yeah. Okay, so coming up to the door, so kind of pushing your way through a number of the... pushing your way through the trees, you eventually come up to the door. It does seem to be kind of like quite a solid stone door. Knocking it down would be quite difficult, but there does seem to be a large key lock, presumably made by the elves when the tomb was sealed. Hanera tells you that occasionally in elven burial sites, if they make a tomb for a warrior, the various kind of priests and members of the clergy will occasionally come and just maintain the site. So they do have to have an entrance to it. They do have to be able to get in. So that's why there's a lock.
Can't just encase the whole thing in lead and...
Yeah, but she also warns you that they do like to trap the the tombs to stop grave robbing, which is exactly what you're here for, so be aware of that.
We're in a D&D setting, well, Pathfinder setting. I would be surprised if someone didn't trap a tomb.
Yeah.
It's not grave robbing, it's just looting.
Exactly.
Is there a certain age of tomb where it goes from grave robbing to looting?
Yeah, if the tomb is a shop.
What about when it becomes archaeology?
Yeah, when does it go from grave robbing to archaeology?
This is probably more archaeology. This is a few thousand years old, this place.
But
yeah.
there may be elves alive who's like, oh yeah, my dad, my granddad was around. Does that change your perspective?
Yeah, my granddad was buried here. No, I'm joking. So yeah, obviously the door before you is locked. So do with that information as you will.
Right, we should probably be respectful if we can. You want to
trying to pick the lock.
Pick it then? Yeah, it would be respectful. So yeah, we pick it. That's the respectful option, right? Not break it down.
All right, make the thievery check, please. So...
Cool. Imagine if I had a +2 modifier. Thiever. 43.
Okay, so after fiddling with the lock for a little bit, eventually you hear a large thunk, and you begin to hear kind of a mechanism kind of ticking away before the door sort of slowly rolls open, revealing a very dark passage inside, which seems to lead into a central inner chamber. I'll unpause it. If anyone wants to light any torches or anything, I think Henning. Wait, who doesn't have like dark vision?
I don't have dark vision.
Okay, so you might want a light source, otherwise you'll be functionally blind in there. You can get a torch out if you want, or use light. Or...
Sure. I pull a torch from my I pull a torch from where? I don't think I've got one.
Hanera will just like cast dancing lights as we go.
Okay, that will work.
Okay, hang on. Let me just put. What is the light of dancing lights?
Maybe that's not the best actually, because that's sustained. So if we break out into a fight, she has to keep doing actions unless we want them to go out.
Okay.
I mean, Henning can hold a torch in one hand and his sword in the other. That should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Do we really not have a light spell? We're level 17.
We've really been 113 sessions before someone's realised that. All right, Henning lights a torch. You should be able to see that you're kind of glowing now.
Yeah. I'm glowing.
Well, feel free to enter. Just before you, inside, you notice inside the tunnel, there does seem to be a drain, which, as far as you're aware, just seems to be collecting spill-offs and runoffs of water that might have accumulated. In just a method to make sure the place doesn't get flooded over time. It doesn't look suspicious, Cyan, but you might want to check it out just in case.
Castle will actually just...
Yeah, I'll give it a look.
So, Henning, this might be better for you, and give him a greater dark vision elixir. Because he has 6 of those in the bag of holding from before.
Greater dark vision.
Yep. So he'll
How long does that last?
Just dark vision for 24 hours.
Okay.
I actually have one too.
Oh.
I have a dark vision elixir greater. Shall I just use that?
Yeah.
That seems like a better option.
Okay, I guess just put that on your sheet then.
You can drag the effect on.
How do I do that?
So if you click on the item, it says effect dark vision elixir.
Oh yeah.
And you can just drag that onto your, just drop it onto your sheet.
Maybe do it for him, actually, if you can't find it.
Okay.
If you know where it is.
Help.
It's okay, I can hold your hand.
Cyan, do you have dark vision?
I have greater dark vision. Just all the time.
Yay, it works.
I'm cool.
There you go.
Okay, so I don't know why your token doesn't show it.
That is weird, but I do have greater dark vision. It's in one of my feats. It's one of my. It's either Shadow Dancer or Shadow Caster.
Yeah, shows in your senses.
Yeah, it says I gain greater dark vision. I also gain a +2 circumstance bonus to stealth checks whenever I am within dim light or dark.
Is it proper darkness or just dim?
It's dark in here for sure.
Okay, Hanera may need 2 also because she only has low light vision.
It might be because my senses say both low light vision and greater dark vision.
Oh, you get rid of the low light vision.
It's not letting me. Hang on, let me. Yeah, it's not letting me take it away.
Technology. Well, how about this, right? I'll just put a light source on all of you.
Okay.
That probably makes more sense. Just so that you can actually see around you. I don't know. Okay, so Cyan, make me a perception check, just as you sort of approach the
Okay.
thing. Okay, yeah, you see the occasional kind of small stream of water jutting out from like a crack in the nearby rock, just descending down into the drain. You can't quite tell how far the drain goes down, but it just seems to be over like a bigger hole, like a well of some sort, maybe. As far as you're aware, there doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about it. But as you kind of just like step near the manhole cover, it does wobble. So you have the instinct that you probably don't want to put your full weight on it.
Cyan's gonna point that out, put both hands on his hips, and say, well, well, well.
Right. We can all just fly, right? So might make sense if we just
hover off the ground.
Just don't step on anything. Just hover.
Hover.
Yeah.
You're gonna start flying, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's less likely that there's like anti-flying traps than there are like pressure plates. So I feel like it's a safe bet.
Just ominously
Cyan's doing like the Yoda like meditation kind of thing. Like he's just sat down in the air.
Feel free to move your characters, by the way. So yeah, you enter into the first kind of chamber, so to speak. It does seem to be a bit decrepit. There's spider webs covering all the corners of the room, almost covering entirely the ceiling, which is about maybe 10 feet high. So you're kind of floating with your head kind of just almost touching the roof. A number of like old bits of masonry and pillars have crumbled. Bits of wood that have just kind of accumulated here. Either this place was abandoned in a very rushed fashion, or whoever made this tomb didn't really care about making it really pretty. Obviously, it's been here for like a few thousand years, but there also does seem to be two ways that you can go. You can go left or right here.
Group vote? Or do we split the party? Ooh.
I think probably best we just stick together.
Fun.
Split up and look for clues.
Let's lefty loosey find the goosey. That's what they say.
Do they? Who has ever said that?
I've never said that.
Is that an Ishmaeli thing?
Oh, I think my son's been playing a little joke on me where he keeps telling me things and that says they're like hip and stuff, but I've only heard them from him. So
on the right tunnel, you do notice that there seems to be like a glow in the distance coming from something through the corridor. So, you're not quite sure what that is. It seems to be a green glow.
Oh, okay. Oh, see the glowy? That's where you goey.
Stop! I will kill you in your sleep.
That one was just me. After you.
We go to the... Sure.
We are in exploration mode, by the way. So if there's any actions you want to do while you're
Cyan's just gonna want to keep a constant eye on walls and the floor and the ceiling for traps.
Give me a perception check as you're going around.
Casper's gonna
46.
stay next to him in case he needs to block stuff.
Cool. Are you going in single file?
Yeah.
Sounds like the safest option.
Henning at the back or Henera at the back?
I think Henning should be at the back. Or maybe he should to cover the flank. Yeah, no, Henning at the back.
Henera behind it. Okay, so moving up, as Cyan begins to check for any traps, you brush through like a few kind of thick spider webs which seem to cross the entrance into the tunnel before it kind of breaks through. As you approach, there doesn't seem to be any traps on the ground and any loose panels or floor tiles or anything, but you are also floating. So, and as you make your way through, you seem to see like a kind of machine of some sort that is glowing green. There seems to be some sort of green power source in front of what seems to be some sort of clockwork machine.
Is it like Tilestone energy?
It seems to give off that kind of glow.
Huh. That's weird.
That is weird.
Feel free to do a crafting check on it to sort of examine it.
Do we know anything ourselves about this Iron Pariah fellow, or
You can make a check, society check.
48 on the crafting check.
All right. As you approach, you notice that there seems to be some sort of like metal or like wood lined barrel that has a couple of pipes kind of going into it. It's the barrel that's glowing green. Whatever is inside seems to be causing it to kind of glow green. There's a number of knobs and buttons and twisty things on there that can be played with, but it seems to go almost into a pipe network that goes into the wall.
I got a nat 20 on that society check for a 41.
Oh, cool. So yeah, you know about the Iron Prior, that he was one of Eretzar's generals when Eretzar came to power. He was also an immortal elf, along the lines of Sornakar and Mantanish. His true name has been lost to time, but he went with Eretzar to Orthaid, where he was killed. His bones were brought back, and his soulstone was brought back by the kind of some remaining survivors who managed to grab them, who then built this tomb after they returned back to Adana. But other than that, there's not that much information about him in history. But yeah, it's Calcifer, it seems to be some sort of like distribution mechanism for whatever is in the barrel to be piped around the tomb.
Glowing green stuff. Maybe it's like some kind of like Tal energy being piped around to other stuff. Seems active though. So I think whatever else is in this place is probably might still be functioning. Still got an energy source here, maybe. I think Sax might enjoy looking at this.
Are you saying just like rip it out?
I mean, we're not here to destroy the place, right?
Yeah. We
Like,
don't know what this is necessarily hooked up to.
yeah, like I know stakes are high, but like after all this, we don't. Is it not really going to be good for our city's diplomatic relations if suddenly everyone's like, "Oh, you just like broke in and then meaninglessly destroyed this sacred site"? Like,
You
just
never know. We could put it in a museum.
also maybe we like if we like break this, it might blow up and then
Yeah.
the whole place comes down or just kills us. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. Unless we've got real good reason to, it would really do us any good.
Would you consider it being funny a very good?
If the stakes were lower, yes.
Okay.
I think maybe we just leave it and be wary of any pipes leading into anything. Almost like, I mean, like looking at the controls on it, is it at all clear like how to operate it, or would it be very much just pressing random buttons?
It doesn't have any like writing on each of the buttons, so it may be a bit of a guess. But you assume that like one of them might decrease the flow rate of whatever's in the barrel to wherever it's going, if needed.
Alternatively, destroying this might get rid of like some nasty traps down there. We don't know what the energy is being used for.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say we keep going, and if there's something we need to turn off, maybe we come back here and do it. Give it a go.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, so
Right.
where do you want to go now?
Should we head back into the lab?
Yeah. Well, is there anywhere else to go? Well, no, I mean, there's that door. On to the north.
Yeah, there does seem to be a kind of doorway around there. It doesn't, unlike the previous door that you came through, it doesn't have a lock on it. But inspecting it, it is locked. So you can try and bash it down. You can try and get through it some way, or you can try and find like maybe a lever somewhere that could open it.
Can I try and pick it?
There's no lock, so there's nothing to pick.
It's just locked without a lock.
Yeah.
Cool. Back into the left then, I guess.
Yeah, usually that sort of like suggests to you that there might be a lever somewhere. But
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be one in this room.
Back the way we came?
What? I thought you were good at your job.
I can't pick things if there's nothing to pick.
Amateur.
I've seen you do all sorts of shit.
That said, though, hang on. I just need to check the rules on something. Because I do have an insistent door knocker. On the surface of a door causes it to attach and remain in place when in place. No, that's only if I'm trying to unlock the door.
You can also just make your own door with it.
Yeah.
But
Should I just put a door next to it and just?
Would the lack of a
door on the door.
would the lack of a door, would the lack of a lock hole, would the lack of a keyhole actually stop you from trying to pick it? I mean, not necessarily pick it, but like, you know, you can like get wires around the edge, credit card in the latch, that kind of thing. or is it very much just there is nothing to interact with?
I think it's the
There's
last
just
one.
like it seems to be like a kind of slidey door that presumably like has slidden from the bottom up to the top, kind of made of stone. So around the sides, it's very flat. It's very flush, and at the bottom, there's too much. Like you can't get anything underneath. Maybe you could try and feed a wire through the top if you wanted. It'd be very difficult though, to try and unlock it like that. You could give it a try.
I say we just use the door knocker right next to it and just walk through there.
All right.
I mean, it is a solid surface, so you could just put the door knocker on it.
Yep. Let's do that then.
All right. So placing the insistent door knocker upon it, and using the command interaction of the door knocker, you step forward, and it unlocks. You open it up, and you see before you a long tunnel with what seems to be rows and rows of like electric arcs and magic sort of blades spinning, sort of suspended in the air. Presumably, whoever put this stuff here did not want anyone going through it.
Nah, this is the welcoming committee, right? How we say hello?
Can we see what's at the other end?
There seems to be like a vent with some sort of gas coming out of it.
Okay, so it's not like corridor, and then at the other end there's a lever to deactivate all the stuff in the corridor.
No, doesn't seem to be.
Right. So, couple of ways forward. One is we just assume it ate all that and just barrel forward, tank it, and hope we're durable enough. Okay, I'm not seeing a lot of positive faces from that, so
No, that doesn't sound like the best move.
how about I try and adjust the power?
I mean, I can just shadow jump to the end, right?
Well, yeah, but at the end of here is that vent with all the gas.
Oh.
I feel like it rounds the corner, right, to the left. Yeah, I feel like this. Yeah, might not be going all the way, right? You go to there, and then there's like another corridor, and then another corridor, and another corridor.
There's just so much gas and electricity and other
Yeah, you
things.
notice that the electrical kind of barriers seem to stop the gas from spilling down this way, but you assume that if there's a vent of gas there, that whole corridor might just be filled with gas, unless you find some way of like venting it.
We'll just hold our breath. Yeah, that's the point as well. We don't actually know. We don't know if that's just like poisonous gas. We can just hold our breath, or if it's gonna like get in our eyes, or
It's like corrosive.
burn us, or. Is there a clear shot to the end that I could just like throw a ration, like over the top of them or something?
Well, these like walls of electricity literally cover the entire corridor.
Okay.
So presumably you could throw a Russian into it. You don't know what would happen if the Russian got past that one, and then it goes like electricity, spinning cloud of blades, electricity, spinning cloud of blades.
Cooked, diced.
Yeah, it just comes out a perfectly prepared meal.
And then in flavored by the gas.
Yeah, it's pepper. Yeah, pepper spray.
Let's look down spell lists.
Or maybe mustard gas.
Mustard.
I prefer ketchup gas.
Yeah, so What do we have? Shall I just try and fiddle with that machine over there? See what I can do.
That might be a good idea, yeah.
Okay, it's fiddling time.
No. Never say it like that
It's what?
again.
This is your new catchphrase. All right. There's 3 parts to this to sort of tweak it. So what I need you to do is to do a well, how do you want to get around? Do you want to just try and break it? Do you want to try and like use the actual levers and buttons?
Probably try and like switch the power off. Basically, try and do it the way that it's intended with the machinery.
Cool. All right then. So you could do a crafting. You've done your crafting. What was your first crafting check on it? It was 48. Okay, so that's part 1. You sort of know, ideally, like that some of the knobs are going to deal with the flow rate. Some of them are going to be about like pressure release. What you suspect from looking at it is that the whatever's in the barrel seems to be just giving off a constant supply of gas. So if you were to just stop it venting, the barrel might explode or like build up in pressure. So you need to find another knob which vents it somewhere else. So can you do me another crafting check, please?
I can. 39.
Okay, so following one of the kind of control mechanisms into the back of the barrel, you notice that there seems to be a lever that kind of switches between different vents. So there seems to be 4 directions it can be. Currently, it's on the first one. Now, whether that means that the first one is just the one that you can see through the corridor, or whether it's like all on, you are not sure, but you feel like you can sort of flick those and not necessarily cause a buildup of gas, and you can sort of work out maybe.
I would like to do
what
that.
to do. Okay, so you flick it to the second position, and Cyan, looking down the corridor, you notice that the vent at the end of the corridor suddenly stops releasing gas.
The gas is not doing gas.
All right. There might be gas elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not sure this is powering anything now. It might just be doing the gas.
There is a small. You do notice, like pushing away a few spider webs, that there does seem to be like a rudimentary pressure gauge, and it doesn't seem to be going up.
I wonder if this power is like, this pressure is like generated. There's like pressure that's then like generating power somewhere that's powering these, and maybe the less gas there is, the more power it's going to generate, or something maybe. Oh, I don't know. Do we have any like magical scouting stuff? Ooh. You know what we could do? Hanera. Yeah. I'd like to ask Hanera to use retrocognition on the control panel to try and observe someone previously using it.
Okay.
And from that, try and figure out how it's used.
All right. So Hanera kind of begins to focus, and in her vision, sort of a clock goes back in the room. All the spider webs begin to disappear. All the musty, dusty stone begins to look polished and clean and new. And there's a couple of elven engineers who are working on the building of such a thing, Hanera sees one elf pop his head out of a pipe nearby and says, "All right, it's all plugged in," and sort of goes out. And another one says to him, "All right, go over one more time. How does this thing work?" And so he points to the to one of the knobs and says, "Right, this is the pressure release valve. This is what cuts off the flow from the barrel. And this knob here has 4 positions. The first position is the left and right gas is on and off. Position 2 is that the middle gas is on and off. Position 3 is all gas off, and then that will need to be vented using this, and that otherwise it will explode." He points to like another valve, and then says, "Position 4 is all gas on."
Okay. All right.
So you've currently got it on position 1.
Okay. So switch to position 3 and hit the other one. The one to vent.
Okay, so you flick it to position 3. You notice that, like, as you do that, the pressure gauge begins to sort of tick up and up and up, and then you begin to release the third one, and you hear like a hissing sound, sort of coming from behind the machine, as like as a sort of like a pressure release that just is being vented, seemingly maybe into like a nearby stone cavern or
Green
somewhere,
smoke descends over Lenora.
You don't know how long it will take for that to creep in here. You don't know if this is airtight in here or anything, but it seems to have solved the issue of the gas for now.
Right, and is it safe to ascertain at this point that this is just for the gas, not for the power?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any power supply for the other traps.
Okay, gas is sorted, but don't know about the power. I'm just gonna check out that other room, see if there's like a power one over there.
That sounds like an idea. I'll come with.
Oh, another
All right,
corridor.
so as you go into the other one, you see another corridor going up, which seems to go to the same place as the other one did. But there's 2 stone faces in front of it. And Calcifer, as you kind of like look into them as you walk into the room, I need you to do a will save, please.
Oh no.
There seems to be some sort of psychic energy coming off it.
32.
That is a fail. So Calcifer, you are currently charmed.
Oh, these eyes are real good and real nice.
Do I have to make one as well?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Cool. Yeah. As you round the corner, you see Calcifer just staring. He's controlled. Just staring into one of the gems, and you notice it very quickly and sort of avert your eyes from it. But you feel the power coming off it.
Can I try and shake Calcifer a bit to try and help him out?
Yeah, of course. You just put something in front of his eyes, block his line of sight, maybe.
Yeah, Simon just kind of puts his hands around Calcifer's eyes.
Okay. Suddenly, Calcifer, you're broken free from the spell.
I'm blind.
Don't look at the jewels. They're bad.
Oh, but they were really pretty. Oh, they weren't just pretty, were they?
No, they're magical.
You notice nearby there is this skeleton that is like on the ground. That clearly a grave robber had come across this bit and just stared there until he starved to death.
Oh god.
Okay, it's like on the pin. It's like Henning tonight. If we come in, Henning, it's like Henning. Anera, if you come in here, don't look in their eyes. Don't look at the dragon heads, whatever they are. They're really, really nice, but don't look at them.
I won't look at the jewels.
Hanira averts her gaze, I assume.
I avert my gaze, stare straight at Cyan.
Can we see anything? Are there rooms down this corridor over here to the right?
Yeah, to the right and the left.
Okay. Right. Let's go. Oh. Have a look down here.
All right, so that's a very thick webbing there, more thicker than elsewhere in the tunnel. So you have to like cut through it a bit.
I do have my fire
Otherwise,
sword.
you might get stuck.
Yeah, is it like in a video game where you just throw a fire spell at it and it all just burns away?
You can try it if you want.
And I stab it with my fire sword.
Can I back off while you do that?
Okay, so you cut it. Yeah, you cut it. The fire does help it burn. It doesn't like immediately flash up like a big flame. It kind of just embers and smolders a little bit as you sort of begin cutting your way through. Still takes you a little bit of time. Is there anything anyone's doing during this moment? Is Cyan's cutting his way through?
If the same is true for this corridor to the right, then Hanera might sling some produce flames down there to get rid of the webbing.
Cool. Alright, so eventually, Cyan, you manage to break through into the cavern. There's a number of dead bodies and bones of creatures, as well as a lot of red, what seems to be eggs, lining the ground.
Guys, I think there's big spiders here.
Anything
Not
else in
big
there?
spider.
There's eggs. There's bodies.
There's what seems to be like a cavern entrance that goes into the tomb that's like been broken through over time. That is just full of web.
There's a
Yeah.
cavern. It's full of web.
So, cavern or electric blade corridor?
I personally vote the cavern.
What should we see what's
Yeah.
down? Maybe see what's down here first. Oh, I pinged. I think that's new.
So now that it's kind of free of some webbing, there's a bunch of webbing around what seems to be other sarcophagi.
Can I join the others? I can't seem to drag myself there
Oh,
properly.
that's fine. I'll put you back.
Cheers.
So you see Calcifer and Henning kind of just staring at a number of the sarcophagi here.
Now, do these have magic eye dragging jewels?
Don't seem to.
Do they have names?
There's no names on them. They seem to be maybe foot knights or like guards that like have some history with the Iron Prior, maybe buried alongside him.
I say, you leave these alone.
Yeah, we're not here to. Well, I mean, we are here to loot, but not like that.
No.
We're rich enough.
There's no need to desecrate these graves. Unless, of course, it turns out the Iron Pariah, like, fully just swapped grave with someone.
That would be an interesting way to avoid getting grave robbed.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you've got something, like, really, really important, and you don't want other people getting, that's what I'd do. Who gives a shit? I'm dead.
Something. The real Iron Prior was the friends we made along the way.
It's the one made of wood. The wooden pariah.
The as you're sort of standing in there, Hanera, kind of keeping watch outside the thing, begins to notice that there's some vibrations that she's seeing on the webbing nearby. Just like the tiniest little vibration that she's kind of just staring at. She sort of just calls it out to you.
Oh, good. Good. The spiders are coming.
Alright,
Good.
let's
Have spiders.
group back up.
Yep.
I can't move. There we go. Ah.
Okay. Yeah, just gotta
yeah, you don't know
stay
how,
very
like,
still and...
there could be very, very long tunnels. This could just be part of their domain, so it's quite difficult to tell how long it will take for them to get there. But just if you keep your eyes out.
They're spiders. They're pretty quick.
Okay, so do we go down that tunnel with all the webs and burn our way through, or...
Well, I've already burnt my way through once.
Well, but there's
a cavern there.
the cavern
Oh,
of
yeah.
webs. That doesn't sound too pleasant, but, you know,
I mean, it
neither
sounds...
does this.
I would say we have more of a shot stabbing spiders to death and getting through that way than we do stabbing electric knives of gassy doom.
I mean, the cavern is going to go away from the tomb.
Oh.
Like, it's going to go into a nearby cave network. Presumably what you're here for is here rather than elsewhere.
Right. Well, we all have some means of teleporting, right? Cyan, if you teleport down there, do you have a means to get back?
Well, I would rather just walk there and then teleport back because of my shadow jump.
I mean, and he points sort of north towards all the electricity and the whirling blades.
Like, I've got a very few castings of that. It's focus spells. I have about 4 castings of those.
Oh, okay. So we can all get through.
I can also only really take myself.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm really sorry.
No. So you remember the other day when I was in that worm?
Yeah.
And I had to use my wand again.
Oh, did you break
and
the
it
wand?
broke. And Kalsfab just pulls the wand out of his bag.
It's just limply
to show it, like just like broken in half.
Yeah.
I didn't get it fixed.
Oh.
So
Calcifer.
So my hope is that down the other end of there's somewhere that this stuff can get turned off.
Yeah. I should fucking hope so. Otherwise, but then why would you have that further in past the traps?
Well, that's how you do it, isn't it?
I mean, at that point, just don't have an off switch. Just have them permanently on. Who's gonna be turning them on and off again? The fucking ghost.
What if you need to do maintenance and you need to turn it off for safety reasons?
Well, then
The safety of the spinning magical blades of death.
That's definitely a health code violation.
We just need to make sure these blades are nice and sharp. Let's just turn them off for a second.
I mean, you know,
Clean the blade so you don't get diseases off of them.
you set your traps up so they can be disabled if you're coming from the inside out, so that if there's some kind of miracle and the person that you've buried wakes up, they can get themselves out.
Yeah.
How many times has that happened?
Oh, more than you probably think.
Yeah, maybe, but like, you know,
Like looking at the traps, by the way, so it's not just a wall of electricity. Like there are like it is arcs, so there are gaps in the middle that feasibly could be evaded, as well as someone who's particularly high, got high agility would be able to maybe dodge the blades as well.
Okay.
But obviously, if
Okay.
you're big and bulky, it might be a lot harder to.
How about I just backflip through all of these traps?
I mean, it's up to you. You could do that, or you could just teleport. One is cooler.
One is objectively cool.
Yeah, the other does have a much lower likelihood of you ended up diced and fried.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it might give you a twitch when we go to fight the Ouroboros.
yeah, like I was about to say, it's not like we really have a particularly great like wish to survive. We're out to fight an eldritch god.
But yeah, up to you.
I'll teleport. I'll teleport.
Sensible.
It's gonna play the Mission Impossible music.
Instant that once on everything.
Yeah, he's just cutting off. How does anyone even save you?
With the Mission Impossible music in the background.
You just hope that a bit of the viscera gets flung your way, so he can use it for a resurrect.
All right, let's take a 15-minute break. We'll come back in 15 minutes, and then we'll
Right.
so you can have some time to talk about this.
Okay,
Returning in Nan.
Hello, welcome back. So just before the break, the party had decided to, I guess, try and make their way through these traps. So, how you gonna do things then? What's the decision? Is just one person going through? Are you all gonna go through?
Well, I've got teleport, so I was thinking maybe just like if I just keep bamfing at like the ends of things, telling you when to turn them off and on again. Maybe I'll find like an off switch on the at the end.
Well, I think we've turned off all the gas,
Okay.
but we don't know what's at the end of that corridor. After we turn right, there might be more of this stuff. There might be a lever. There might be other gas linked to other machines. Who knows? And Hera does have more teleports. But she's also more vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, I'm up for doing it if everyone else wants me to do it. Alternatively, we can just send an error.
How far can your shadow jump go?
My shadow jump, it can go. Hang on. Shadow jump has a range of 120 feet.
Okay, so you should be able to jump to the other side.
Cool. I bamf.
So, appearing on the other side of the tunnel, you notice that there just seems to be a few more vents of what were gas, but now is empty. So ignore the look of it. And then you see a door in the middle of the corridor.
Does this one have a lock?
Yes.
Okay. I just kind of call down the hallway. Hey guys, there was gas down here, but it's all gone now.
Any levers?
I don't. There's a door. Maybe there's a lever behind the door.
Give it a try.
Cool. I have a go at the door then.
All right. Make a thievery check, please.
Cool. 36.
Okay. As you begin to fiddle with the lock, it seems to be quite difficult to budge it. Calcifer, you notice the webbing around you starts to vibrate more intensely. And descending from like a crack in the ceiling, you begin to see movement around you. And eventually forcing its way through the tunnel, you see a spider, a large spider, and one on the other side as well, beginning to flank you. Thus creates a need for you to all roll initiative for me, please.
Can
Dun,
I
dun,
roll
dun,
stealth
dun,
for
dun,
mine because
dun,
I'm out of the
Yeah.
room?
Yeah, you can roll.
Jeez.
You can roll thievery as well if you want. If you'd rather.
I'll do stealth because I got like a feat for it.
Can I roll crafting?
Nope. All right.
Yeah, if you don't ask, you don't get.
All right. So first up, the spider skittering through the way is going to fire a web bowler at Hanera. You see like a strand of web shoot out. 38 to hit.
That will hit.
That does 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then web bowler. It does range trip. A Leng spider can use a web bowler to trip a target with the athletics skill.
So that'll be a
it's going to do
separate.
an athletics check. Yeah, that's 39 on the athletics check.
So that would succeed, but is that a like the automatic like improved grab type thing, or is that a separate ability?
It's a separate action. Well, it's part of the ability that it can use the range trip.
All right, so it would be
as a free action.
So would that be with? Oh, it is a free action. It's
the skill check takes a -2 circumstance penalty. So that's 37.
37 just succeeds.
Okay.
I was
So
hoping there would be a multiple tap penalty in there.
Hanera just gets dropped prone as the webbing kind of wraps around her feet. Then it is going to cast Warp Mind as a spell on Henning.
Nice.
Can you make a will save, please?
41.
Okay, that's a success. So you
It's
are
a crit
confused.
success.
Oh, you get it on a will save. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
critical success. So nothing happens. Right, that's the end of its turn.
Nice.
All right, Cyan. Yeah, your first check was unfortunately a fail. So you can do with that as you wish. You can continue if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry on with this door. See if there's like I can get anything.
Make a thievery check with me, please.
Fuck. 34.
That's also a fail.
Can I try it again?
Yeah.
Would that be multiple attack penalty, or like I don't know if that?
No, it's not an attack. That's fine.
Okay.
That is also a fail.
One more. Let's go. 48.
All right, that is a crit success. So you are 2 phases down from opening the door. There's 1 to go. You manage to, after fiddling with the lock, starting to hear your companions like stumble around. Clearly, something's happening over there. You reach in and manage to hold your lockpick up against the pin, but unfortunately, you don't have quite enough actions for the last part. Okay.
Yep.
Henning.
I will move to here and attack this one
All right.
with a spell strike with telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell no.
38. That is a hit. Success.
Oh, it is actually a hit. Okay. Damage. And the sword. And then the spell.
Okay, yeah, a big slash goes through, sort of cutting part of its carapace open, and then battering it with bits of masonry around.
He also needs to take persistent bleed.
Oh yeah.
From the weapon.
Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
Yeah. Oh, did it the wrong way round. 5.
Nice. Okay.
That's my turn.
Calcifer.
I would like to raise a shield and move over to help heading on this guy. Over to there. Make an attack with Dawnweaver. It is a 43.
43, that is a hit.
Okay. 37 damage total, including some fire.
It is not weak or
Okay.
resistant to fire at all.
And then quick strike attack.
Oh, it's got some cold, isn't it?
It has... Yes, it has cold and fire, but both of them, I believe, ignore resistance.
It's actually immune to
Oh,
cold.
okay. Well, it does not ignore that. So,
It's plus
I get 6 back.
6. Okay.
Oh, it didn't hit -5. 41.
41 is a success, is a hit.
That's another 19 damage with electricity and fire. Bludgeoning, electricity, fire, if it matters.
Okay.
And that is it for
Right.
Calcifer.
Cool. Hanera.
Okay, so Hanera is she prone? Is she prone but not grappled?
She's not grappled, yeah. She's just prone on the floor. Like, the webs aren't that thick. They're just enough to just sort of knock her off her feet.
Okay, and how far is she from 45 and 30? She is going to she's gonna stand up and is gonna use a disintegrate on the one on the left.
Okay. Is that reflex save?
It's an
Oh, no, it's
attack
an attack
followed
first,
by a
yeah.
fortitude save. If it's 30? Is that right?
30 misses, unfortunately.
Wait, she only have 26 to hit. Is that real? Is that right?
Got her proficiency. Oh, it's because it still has a prone, so it should be an extra 2.
Oh, okay.
32. She only rolled a 4.
Oh, I should
so-
roll 4, yeah.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, well that is it for her.
Cool. Yeah, the disintegrate beam sort of shoots off and just hits a nearby wall. Alright, this Lang spider is going to use its fangs on Henning.
Oh,
That's 43 to hit.
hey.
Okay, so that's 25 piercing damage. Can you make a fortitude save, please?
I will reduce
Yeah.
that to 0 with Glimpse of
Okay.
Redemption and Shield Block.
Okay, just the fortitude save.
Yeah, 32.
Ooh, that's a fail. So you take an additional 2d6 poison damage, which is 5. And you are drained 1.
Oh.
And then you are, you are officially poisoned, so there's a stage to this, so next turn you'll have to do another save. And then
Okay.
it's going to use a leg attack on Calcifer. -5, that's going to miss. And then it is going to use a fang attack, I guess, on Henning again,
Great.
with a -10. That's 35 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, that's its turn.
And it takes 4 persistent spirit.
Oh yeah, and
And
the
it's
5
enfeebled too as well.
and the
And
5
it's-
bleeding.
Yeah, and the
9
five
is
bleeding.
Enfeebled 2. Okie dokie. So this spider is going to skitter up and attack Hanera with a fang. That's 38 to hit.
Hits.
So that's 33 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And she needs to do a saving throw as well, please, fortitude. Yeah,
Hey,
that
nice.
is a critical success. She is
Nice.
not poisoned. It is going to use a leg attack on Hanera. That's 29.
Nope.
And then it's going to use another leg attack.
Was that?
That's
That was
another
already 3
29.
actions.
Sorry?
It moved,
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
moved, attacked,
No,
attacked.
No, that's fine. That misses anyway. So, Cyan, your turn.
Just gonna carry on with the door. 44.
All right, you managed to get it open, and through the door you see a kind of ruined interior chamber. One half of which seems to be like a pool of lava with like a ruined bridge that has since collapsed and sunk into it. The other half. Do you want to move in and have a look?
Yeah.
All right, move up.
Hang on. Hang on. There we are. Move up to here.
All right, yeah. So you see a kind of large throne with some statues of elven warriors on one end, and on the other end you see a huge, like stone statue of presumably the Iron Pariah holding a sword. The bridge that goes to that place has been destroyed. But you do see like a small little lockbox just underneath the statue over there.
Oh. Can't say lockbox. Can I spend my final action then just looking for traps?
Sure, make a perception check for me.
Cold shears. 46.
All right, you do notice along the wall here and here are lots of little holes, which presumably could have some sort of dart hidden inside.
Okay.
You don't seem to see what the triggering mechanism for it is, though.
I imagine it's something to do with the lockbox. That's where I keep the triggering mechanism.
Is that your 3 actions then? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I did the door, I moved in, and then I had a look.
Okay. Henning.
It's Henry. Recharge spell strike, and then hit enemy with a spell strike with designated projectile.
And you do land on the
45.
ground, so you're not flying anymore. 45. That is a crit.
Nice. Crit. And
Ooh.
then double this. And because it was a crit, they are now frightened too.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that kills it. Yeah, it's dead. How would you like to kill it?
Gonna slice its head off.
Right,
Bite.
yeah, you slice it, and as you do, you notice that it just sort of almost evaporates into lots of kind of arcane components, like dust and ash, and just vanishes.
Oh. They're not real spiders. Okay, that's all my turns anyway.
Okay, Calcifer.
Okay, I'm gonna get to running. And I'm 5 foot too slow to get into reach, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I shall. Oh, that's wrong. Take another action to step in, raise shield, and quick strike attack.
Okay.
45.
45, that is a crit.
Nice. That's 64 damage.
and persistent fire damage.
Can you roll the persistent fire damage now?
Sure. So 11, perfectly average.
As all things
Yeah.
should be.
Perfectly average is all things. Okay. Is that your? That's your 3 actions, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Hanera.
Okay, Hanera is going to cast Power Word Stun. So, is it 13th or lower, 14th or 15th, or 16th or higher?
Just 13th or lower.
Then it is stunned for 1d6 rounds.
Okay.
It is stunned for 2 rounds.
Okay,
And then
stun.
she's got 2 more actions. So she's gonna
Prone.
just
I just put a stun 2, but that means the amount of rounds it's stun for.
yeah, she's just going to electric arc. So can I make a reflex save?
Okay. That's 45 on its reflex save.
Okay, that succeeds.
Well, it's stunned.
So
It's very reflexuous.
so I'll take 11 electricity damage.
Okay. Cool. Alright, that's its turn. Alright, top of the round, you notice just sort of poking in through this corridor, and then Henning, you begin to see another spider coming in through this way.
Uh-oh, there's more spiders. Cyan, hurry up!
Alright, this one is stunned for round. Cyan.
Okay. Looking back the way I came, did it look like there was more stuff? Like if I go out and to the right?
That seems to lead to the other tunnel that you came across with the traps.
Okay. Okay. But I didn't see like any like levers or anything.
No, you didn't see any levers when you were going through the corridor.
Okay. I guess I could fuck around with this lockbox, but I'm pretty sure I heard Henning say Cyan, hurry up. So I'm just gonna run back and teleport.
Are you going to run back to the party?
Yeah. I imagine it'll take all 3 actions to get there.
Say, duh. Is it an action to shadow jump?
Yes.
Okay, so you can shadow jump back. Yeah.
Hang on, let me just have a look at how many actions. Yeah, shadow jump's 2 actions actually. So I don't know how far that would get me.
Shadow jump's 2 actions. Okay, so it's actually probably better if you stay in the thing.
Okay.
I will just say what you're probably assuming is that you've now disturbed you don't know how big this spider's nest is,
Yeah.
and you might be on a time limit to grab stuff. Like these spiders may just keep coming. You don't know.
All right. Can I walk over and investigate this lockbox then?
Yeah, so you can fly over the lava. So it'll take 2 actions. The lockbox is on here.
He said
Okay.
walk.
You will walk, damn it.
I will walk through the lava.
It'll be
No.
2 actions to get to the lockbox, and then you can do a check for traps or something.
Okay,
Thievery.
so that's thievery.
Oh, you do perception check actually. That's fine.
Okay. 46. I'm rolling
Okay, so
high today.
Yeah, you notice that there does seem to be some sort of arcane seal, a kind of ribbon that attaches to the platform below. Um, the lockbox seems to be on some sort of platform that it might be like if anyone touches the lockbox, it might be if the ribbon is broken, or it might be like a total weight mechanism. Either way, it does seem to be connected, presumably, to the holes that are around. And remember, you can also communicate with the party because you do have.
I'll call out what I see as I see it.
Cool. All right, Henning.
Duh, duh.
You're gonna run back there. Oh wait, you were there to that. Wait, there to that. That's an action. Are you muted, Alex?
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I thought I'd
Oh,
unmuted myself.
it's
I
fine.
was like, what's wrong with me moving there?
It's fine.
Yeah, I've moved to here. I'm going to recharge my spell strike, but I'm
Okay.
gonna hit this one normally. That's
Okay.
just below me. Duh, duh, duh. 39.
39, that hits.
Cool. Damage. 32, and he takes the persistent bleed.
Yeah, can you roll that for me, please? Three.
That's my turn.
All right. This lang spider is going to fire a web bowler at you, Henning, to try and trip you. That's 39 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, and then it is going to skitter. It's got 40 feet of movement, so it can get next to you. Then it's going to make a fang attack. Oh, actually, by the way, at the end of your turn, can you also make another fortitude save? Because you are
Oh
poisoned.
yeah, the poison. 33.
Let me have a look. What was
Rolling really badly.
Oh, you just succeed, so actually you're no longer
Oh.
you're no longer drained.
Thank God.
All right. So 39 that missed. That didn't hit, did it? No.
No.
And the fang attack was a 30, so that misses as well. All right, Calzabot.
Okay. Razor shield.
Reason.
Walk on down to here. And he's gonna do a bop.
Kind of up.
49 to hit.
49. That is a crit.
For 76 damage. Plus
Okay.
persistent bleed, plus persistent fire.
So 72 because of the cold.
Okay. So should I roll the fire and bleed now?
Mhm.
10 plus 2 times 1d6. Is that going to work? Uh, 25 persistent.
Okay.
And then quick strike. For another 33 to hit.
Sorry, I'm just clicking the persistent damage thing up. 33, that misses, unfortunately.
Okay, and that's it for him.
All right. Okay, Hanera.
Hanera is going to chain lightning.
All right.
So she'll go for the I guess bottom one first, then top left, then the one on the right. So reflex saves in sequence.
Okay, reflex.
And she's,
Reflex. Alright, starting.
and she's casting it at 8th level.
Okay, so starting from the bottom one, 35,
Fails.
38, and 40.
So I think that's a fail, and then 2 regular successes.
Okay, so full damage.
So 75 and 37.
Half.
And then 1 action remaining. She will power word stun the one on the left.
Which one?
The left one.
Alright.
Because
Okay.
that's the one that's likely to last the longest.
Right, roll a d6.
Stunned for 4 rounds.
Okay. You get a stun, and you get a stun.
Everybody gets a stun.
Okay.
That's it for Nera.
Alright, so this one at the bottom is going to make a fang attack on Calcifer. That is a miss.
Okay.
It's going to attack with a leg on Calcifer. That is definitely a miss, and it's going to make a leg attack on Henning. And that's a miss. Just starts swiping. Alright, top of the round. You see crawling through the tunnels more spiders. Here as well. Okay, so this spider is stunned for another round. Alright, it's no longer stunned, but that's the end of its turn. Alright, Cyan.
Okay. So I don't see, like... Do I get the vibe that if I cut this ribbon, then it'll set it off?
You might be able to cut it in a way that doesn't set it off, but that will obviously require a disarm trap.
That'd be thievery, right?
That would be thievery.
Okay. I'll do that with a legend point. Just because I really don't want to be skewered by these darts.
Okay.
So that would be a 55 overall.
Alright, so holding your breath, you take out your knife and carefully cut the ribbon, managing, like trying to keep hold of it together, and then slide it off the box and sort of set it down. No darts seem to be triggered.
Okay, can I have a look inside the box?
Box is locked.
Of course it is. Would that have been an action, the ribbon thing?
Yes.
I imagine so.
Yes.
Can I try an action to try and unlock the box?
Yep. That'd be, yeah, thievery.
45.
All right. So, yeah, managing to slip the lockpick in, you hear a click, and the box sort of flips open. Inside, you see a purple gemstone on a kind of silk pillow, just lying there.
Oh, fuck! I kind of call back to the others over the thing. I think I got it. Should we just go?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There's lots of fucking spiders, and they keep coming.
Right. Okay. I run back as far as my movement will let me.
Well, you need to pick it up first.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I pick it up.
Okay, so and put it away, I guess. So that's the
Yeah.
third action.
Okay.
All right. All right, Henning.
I take it we're still stalling for time here, so I've recharged my spell strike, so now I'm going to use it on the one. Can you see who I'm targeting?
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to go for that one with Spell Strike. Telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
41.
41. That's a hit.
Oh,
Okay,
I
31.
didn't mean to link the spell.
Okay.
How fucking dare you?
All right, second attack. You swipe through it again. The last parts of masonry just start to clobber it, and again, like the previous one, it kind of just disintegrates into various magical components.
Okay, last action. I'm going to recharge Spell Strike, and then that's me.
Okay. All right, this one is stunned. This one, it's going to fire a web bowler at. Actually, it's just going to crawl a skitter across the ceiling. 2 actions. Standing up here. And it's going to attack Hanera with a fang. That's 38 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, that's 33 piercing damage.
I will Glimpse of Redemption and Shield Block to reduce that to 0.
Okay. So it's enfeebled. 2.
And then 4 Persistent Spirit.
Okay.
I feel like the amount of damage is low enough.
And
they
then
should have
Hanera
just
needs to
not
do
bothered.
a fortitude saving throw, please.
Okay. 37.
That is a success.
Okay.
Alright, what's here? Yeah, that's 40 feet. So it's got a leg attack on Hanera. That's 29, that misses.
Hmm.
Alright, Calcifer.
Okay, so how close is the one that's on the ceiling? Is it
It's just like it kind of
basically directly above
crosses
us?
over. Yeah, it's just directly above you.
Okay. Then I shall step forward, be in range, raise a shield, and attack with Dawnweaver.
Okay.
36.
36 hits.
37 damage.
37 damage.
And then
Okay.
quick strike.
Oh, minus 5 cold actually.
A nat 20.
Nat 20, that's correct.
For 56. Though, yeah, just 56.
Okay,
That's it for Calcifer.
great. Alright, Hanera. You're starting to feel a bit claustrophobic in here. It's,
Yeah.
quite a lot of spiders.
Hanera.
We turn the arachnophobia friendly mode on, please.
It's just an atom bomb that only targets spiders.
Spidercide.
Okay, no.
Favorite kind of side.
What, cider?
Yeah.
Just
What's
gonna
Hanera
Cider.
cast Implosion
Oh.
on
Yeah.
the one
Oh,
on the
you
ceiling.
actually are nuking them. Oh, God.
So, Fortitude save.
Okay. That's 41.
Okay, that succeeds, so it'll take 37 damage. And then
Okay.
Hanera will cast Shield.
She's on the floor. Okay.
That's it for her.
I like
Right,
speak
this-
French just then.
Spider is going to come over here and is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Warp Mind. Actually, Warp Mind, yeah. On Calcifer. Can you make a will save, please?
I can try. Oh, I should have a +1. 34.
34. That is success. So you are
Okay.
confused.
So it's
just
a
for
crit
one round.
success.
Oh, so it's a crit. Okay.
These bloody level 17 characters with their...
All right. This spider is no longer stunned. Actually, needs to take some persistent damage that it didn't take the last couple of rounds.
I think that was this one, wasn't it?
No, that one is taking 4. It already took the 4. The one that just died had the 25.
Oh,
This
okay.
one has 11 on it.
Sorry, I thought I
He's going to make a fang attack against Hanera.
Okay.
That's 44 to hit.
Hits.
It's 22 piercing damage.
Glimpse of Redemption it down to 3.
She needs to make a fortitude saving throw.
And it'll be taking persistent if it's not already, and
Yeah.
back to enfeebled 2 if it wasn't already.
Okay, that's a success. So it's going to make a leg attack against Hanera. That's 35 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, and third attack. 33 to hit.
Nope.
Alright, and then it takes 15 damage. Alright, you also see another spider appear here. Alright, Cyan, at the top of the round, as you take the gem and put it into your pocket and sort of get ready to begin walking away, you see below you the plinth that the lockbox was on begins to descend into the platform.
Oh, fuck me.
Above you, you begin to see a green glow go across the statue, and its eyes begin to loom loom green with power. You see a golem begin to move from.
Oh, good.
Fuck me.
Can we hear Cyan saying this through the wall?
I'm saying it into the thing.
Cyan, you know this is on, right? You're not
So
muted it.
Well, that could mean anything.
You also will begin to feel the temple begin to start shaking,
Oh, great.
and cracks appearing on the ceiling.
Well, we've really fucked it, everyone.
All right, Cyan, what do you want to do?
I want to shadow jump back to the entrance of the room and just start legging it back to the others.
Okay. So, like here. Well, did you want to fly? So, how? Yeah, are you flying over there and then walking, or flying and then shadow jumping from wherever you can?
So I was just shadow jumping from there, and I guess I'm just going to be levitating as far as I can, like the 5 feet off the ground
Yeah.
thing.
Okay, so that's one action. Oh no, it's 2 actions to shadow jump, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then third action, you come here. You also begin to hear the pipes creaking from below.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh,
Henning.
Henning. It is I. I guess. Oh man, I wish I'd taken chain lightning now. Uh, we're gonna have to fight our way out of here, aren't we? I will attack this one then. I'm going to use spell strike with telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
Hey, 49. That's a crit, right?
On which one?
The one I'm targeting.
Oh, I don't see you
So-
targeting anyway.
Oh,
This
it's
one here, is it?
this
Okay,
one, yeah.
cool. That's a crit, yeah. Nice, 78.
And where is it? There it is. So double that.
Okay, it's looking really hurt.
And it's frightened too, and it's going to take that persistent bleed damage as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's doubled, I think,
Yeah, it's
actually,
doubled.
because of the. Oh, well.
Just roll 2d6, that's fine. Just roll another d6. So 7. And it's frightened.
Oh.
Yeah, frightened.
Perfectly average, as all things should be.
Okay.
Fire damage. When you critically succeed a strike with something, you deal an additional 2d10 persistent fire damage. So actually, now it needs to take this as well.
Yeah.
Oh. 11.
Another 11.
Perfectly balanced, lots of things.
I didn't hear that. But...
Okay, there we go.
Okay, cool. And recharge spell strike, and then that's the end of my turn.
Cool. Alright, this spider... This one's still stunned. So it takes the 18 damage.
Yeah.
It's almost dead. It's like burning to death as it's stunned there. Right, this spider is going to attack Henning with its fangs. 32 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And then it's going to use Warp Mind on Calcifer. You have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Henning.
I will use it. I will miss it.
Okay, 37,
Alright, that's a success.
which makes it a crit.
Makes it a crit. Fine. Alright. The adamantine golem. Alright, you don't know what it's doing, but you hear very loud banging. Almost as if he's, I don't know, punching a wall. Okay. Calcifer.
Raise shield. Dawnweaver, the one above me. 37 to hit. For 32 minus the 6, so 24 damage.
Okay.
Quick strike. 30?
30 misses.
Okay, and then finally a lay on hands on Hanera.
Okay.
That's 54. Oh, I pressed enter, it made her use it. It said that if she was using Dark Vision Elixir, but that's not what happened. That's it for me.
Alright. Hanera.
Okay. Hanera is going to do another Chain Lightning.
So she's going to start with the one on the right and then go anti-clockwise.
Okay.
So reflex saves until there's a crit success. And that's going to be 7th level.
Cool. So 30. Can someone just tell me how many spiders there are out there, just so I don't have to keep looking?
There's 5 that I can see.
Oh, God.
Okay, so 30, 45, 39, 43, and 29.
Okay, so yeah, anything 38 plus is success. I don't think there are any crit fails or crit successes.
Yeah, so the first one is a fail, takes full damage. Second one is a success. Is that so? It's going from this one to this one here, is it?
Anti-clockwise, so
Oh, anti-clockwise. Okay, so this one is a success, so it takes half damage. Then 39 is a success, so it takes half damage, but I think that's going to kill it. Yeah, kills it. Then 43 is a success, so it takes half damage. And then 29 is a fail, right? It takes full damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a low roll, 50 on 90, 12 plus 7. And then the one on the ceiling, she's going to sustain implosion. So could that one please make a fortitude save?
Sustain implosion. Fortitude. Oh, my apologies. Fortitude. 26.
That is a crit fail, so it takes 150 damage.
Okay, it's just dead. You just watch as its carapace just implodes in on itself and it just crumbles into dust.
And that's it for Hanera.
Okay. Right. This spider is going to use Charm on Henning.
Uh-oh.
Can you make a will save, please, Henning?
Yes. Oh. 45.
45. That's a great success for you. And then it's going to use a Web Bowler as its third action. And that's going to miss. Right, this spider is going to make a Fang attack on you, Henning.
Okey-dokey.
That's 37 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay. Second attack, it's going to make a web leg. Actually, no. Second, it's going to make it's going to do charm on you. Can you make a will save?
Yeah. Everyone's very charming here.
Is that a spell, or
Yeah, it's a spell.
is it a manipulate spell?
It is a manipulate spell. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want, Henning.
Oh, yeah. I can try and stop it.
Oh,
Look at that. Nobody charms setting dire.
Nice. Yeah, you see its arms starting to make like magical incantations, and you just chop one of its arms off.
Oh.
He's not a leg guy.
All right,
Uh,
64.
It's now frightened too. Roll 2d10 for the fire damage. 12. And then roll 2d6 for persistent bleed.
Okay. And its cast is. You ruined it. Right. The spider, at the top of its turn, this one, is going to make a Fang attack against Sanira. Oh, actually, sorry, top of the round, can everyone make a reflex save as bits of masonry fall from the ceiling?
Okay.
Ah!
Alright, so, Calcifer, that's a fail. Cyan, that is a fail, but it's a success for you. Right?
Yep.
Hanera is a success, and Henning is a fail. So, just bear with me a second. Okay, so those who failed take 72 bludgeoning damage.
Whoa!
Okay, that's a big bit of masonry.
Is
And
that
then
me as well, or
36 for successes. You're a success, Cyan.
okay, 36. Okay. Ouch.
Yeah, it's a big slab of
The-
rock.
Did any of the
And
spiders
there's-
fail?
Yeah, this one is dead. The rock splats it.
Rocks fall and they all die.
Rocks on you.
No.
Alright,
Sign, if that's you trying to help, stop it.
You're not helping.
Sign's gonna get to the end of here, I guess, and then it's gonna shadow jump back down.
Okay, where do you want to go in the room?
Just about like as far as I can get, really.
Actually, there's a shadow here, so
I'm like, oh, there's spiders. Hello. I got it. We could probably just like teleport out of here.
Yeah.
There's a
Teleport.
big,
That
there's a
thing
go-
that we all have access to right now.
there's a golem on the way here. I'm just gonna say as well.
okay, Henning.
Okay. So, Simon, what's the plan? We getting out of here or what?
No, I feel like we should just stay here for the visitor.
Okay.
Cyan used
So take away.
So
I don't-
use
I-
sarcasm. It's
I don't understand sarcasm.
ineffective.
Okay. Is the plan to follow Simon to get out of here?
I felt like you lot were closer to the exit, so I was gonna follow you guys.
Okay.
There's currently
So
a
I'm just
spider in the
confused
way
about-
of the exit.
Okay, I kill spider. Okay, I'm gonna attack that spider then.
Okay, make an attack.
With telekinetic, spell straight telekinetic spell check, you know. Oh, he's
That is a crit.
he's critting like mad.
It's good when they're low level. It's lower level when you.
Hell yeah, and it makes us feel good. So that's-
60. Okay, and then.
And then-
it's a telekinetic projectile. All right, how would you like to kill this one?
I'm gonna slice all its little legs off.
Okay, yeah, it just crumbles into dust as you slash through it. Action pose.
Okay, and now I'm getting out of here. Okay, I think that was all my movement. So
Okay. All right, you, Cyan, as you sort of teleport on the other side of the trap line, behind you, you just see the crack beginning to form and blasting through the wall from the other side, just walking into the traps, seemingly unaffected by them, and then just going to continue to walk up, and then it's going to make an attack against you.
Nimble dodge, nimble dodge, nimble dodge.
Slashes down at you with its fist. That's 47 to hit.
Okay, that's just a hit.
Okay.
Whips of Redemption for
That's
minus 19.
30 bludgeoning damage.
So,
So
11.
11.
and it's enfeebled too.
Okay. And then it is going to make a Free action to grapple as well. What did it hit?
Oh.
That's 40.
What does it need to be? My
I get your
fortitude.
fortitude DC, yeah.
So my fortitude DC is 36, I believe.
Okay, so that succeeds.
Oh, okay.
Got grabbed. It just smashes you down with its arm and then scoops you up, looking like it's about to try and crush you. How's it?
Can you get out of there?
I don't know. It hurts.
Oh. Okay. But can you get out of there? Do you have the
mean-
means?
Like, I can try and escape.
Do you have
like-
remaining teleports?
That's also somatic components. I don't know if I can still cast that.
Yeah, you can.
Or if it's
You're just
if
grabbed.
if it's manipulate and you're grabbed, it's a DC 5 flat check. Oof.
Okay. Then I should be fine.
Okay, gonna. I'm gonna delay.
It would be my last teleport, though.
Where are you delaying to?
I'm just delaying.
Okay.
In
Hello.
theory, till after Cyan, but
Okay.
yeah, for now, just delay. Hanera doesn't have a good line of sight to the guy, does she? She is going to. Okay. Well, can she see him at all from there? The golem.
No, she could just see Cyan poking around the corner.
Hello!
Okay, then she will move. 1, 2, 3. To here. And then is going to cast Quandary on the golem. So it will disappear.
Okay.
With
It
me
has
with it?
No, you
Golem anti-magic, but Hanera didn't know that. So a golem is immune to spells and magical abilities other than its own.
Shit.
Shit.
Well,
Uh-oh.
she tried.
she just goes and just absolutely nothing happens. The golem just standing there looming over Cyan.
She's like, that's. I swear this has never happened to me before. Okay, that's all her actions.
That's what they say to all the girls.
Alright, this spider is going to come up and bite Hanera. That is 43 to hit.
Hits.
That is 31 piercing damage.
Okay, Glimpse of Redemption down to 13.
Okay, and she needs to make a fortitude save, please.
Okay. And it's enfeebled 2, for persistent. Hey, natural 20.
And 4 persistent damage. And seeing the huge golem lumbering down here, it kind of turns around and skitters away. Alright, top of the round. Masonry falls from the ceiling. Can everyone make a reflex save, please?
I'm being held. I don't know what that does.
You can still do a reflex save.
He protects you.
I rolled higher.
Okay, so Cyan, 48, that is a crit success for you. Hanera, 29 is a fail. Calcifer, 28 is a fail.
Okay.
And Henning, 45 is a success. So that is... That's 84 bludgeoning damage for Hanera and Calcifer. And then half
42.
for 42 for Cyan and
Oh, this is
Even
getting a
with
bit
the
low
critical
here,
damage.
guys.
oh, you know, you're correct. Actually, yeah, you're fine. You don't take any damage, Cyan. Somehow, even being held, you just effortlessly dodge.
Use the golem's hand for cover.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Cyan.
Can I try and shadow jump just as far down the corridor as I can get?
Yes, you just need to pass a DC 5 flat check.
Okay, let me just roll slash 1d. Oh no.
Can you legend point a flat check?
I'd allow.
Can I please? Thank you. Oh, my thing's being weird. Hang on. There
You
we
don't
are.
need to do the flat check if you're gonna if you legend point it. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh yes. Yes.
Okay, so you want to go like down here?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. That's 2 actions.
And then I'm just running just further down.
Okay. Back towards the entrance.
Yep.
How much movement have you got? 30. Okay, so you can end your turn there then.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, Henning. Did you want to jump in yet, Calcifer?
Yeah, I'll jump in now.
Okay.
So he'll run one, two. So he'll go to here. Just grab Hanera.
Henning.
You've still got your turn before the golems.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll just like grab Hanera and just sling her over her shoulder and then start running.
I feel like that'd be
Over her
much
shoulder. So you're just going over her shoulder.
getting on her shoulder.
Sorry, what? What did I say?
You said sling over her shoulder.
Sling her over his shoulder.
Okay.
And yeah, just fireman's lift, sprint away.
Okay, so you've been moving at half speed.
I can't use my thing, can I? The half speed, she's not that heavy. It's within his bulk.
How much strength have you got?
21.
I'll allow it. Fine.
And stuff that makes him carry more as well. Legendary things, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So down to there with Hanera in tow. And that is all my actions.
Okay. Henning.
Okay. And he's going to use all his movement to run away. 60. So that gets. So hang on. I'll just do it this way. 5. Let's see.
That's 60s there.
5, 10, 15. 20.
No, it's 5.
Yeah, so I
and
was
then
saying.
15.
5.
Right.
Yeah, so I did. But oh, that worked.
It's Pathfinder math.
Okay.
It's not
If I
like
go to there, it's 60. And then, which way's the exit again? It's downwards, right? Down, yeah. So, cross, 10.
Hank just started running across to here.
wait, heading.
Where are you going? I left my
Okay,
keys.
I can get...
As you get on the manhole cover, can you make a reflex save, please, as the lid flips?
No.
Oh.
I gracefully
Okay.
jump over it.
You do manage to jump over it.
Okay, that's my whole turn. So
Okay.
Yeah, in my head, it's just
Yeah,
the.
I mentioned it at the start of the
Yeah.
at the start of the session.
I just imagine in my head it's like the agility pyramid when you go on like the one that like tumbles to the side and then you just like dive forward.
Yeah. It just dives forward and does a combat roll. Okay, so the golem, just like a freight train, 2 actions, just bursts through the wall. Ends here. Just like a cloud of dust. Just running through the tomb, just does not care about walls. Just piles through them. Is going to make a attack with its fist onto. Actually, it's going to use a vent. A little like out of its cracks in its stone, I guess. A cone of fire comes out. 30-foot phone. Oh, it's superheated steam, apparently. Okay. So, can everyone make, except for Henning, make a reflex save, please?
Okay, Hanera's going to legend point this.
Okay.
Because she only has 41 hit points. Oh, well, that's probably still a crit fail.
So 30.
Calcifer's also going to hit a legend point.
Okay, so that's success, Calcifer. Success, Cyan. So that's crit success for you. And that is a fail for Hanera because of the legend point.
Okay.
So Hanera takes 53 fire damage.
Okay, so Calcifer is going to use Glimpse of Redemption AoE version to reduce it by 17.
Okay.
So, it was 53?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that goes down to 53, 43, 36?
Yeah, and that's 26 for you. Alright, did you use the legend point, Calcifer?
I did as well, yeah.
Okay, so that was a good success for you. Alright. That's its turn. Alright, Hanera. She's looking very ill.
Yeah. Hanera is going to, assuming she can just run away, doesn't have to escape.
Yep. No,
Calcifer will let her.
Yeah.
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think just make absolutely sure she's out of reach of the golem, and then just dimension door away.
Okay, through the open doorway.
Does she have it? Yeah, just the 5th level one to just leave.
Okay. I'll put her over here.
Yeah, she has 5 hit points, so.
She just appears in front of a bear and you just slaps her and knocks her out. No, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, Hanera's out. Cyan.
Just running. Just running. That was far.
Oh, sorry, top of the round.
Oh.
Masonry falls from the ceiling. Can everyone make a reflex save, please?
damn it, it's nearly out.
Can I legend point it?
Unfortunately, this masonry might be something to do with the golem just breaking all the walls and structural supports down. Okay, so 36, Cyan. That is a fail, so it would be a success for you.
Okay.
Henning, 35. Are you legend pointing it? Did you say you legend point?
No, Richard said he was.
Okay, so 35, that is a fail. And Calcifer, 32 to 42, that is a success.
Okay.
So that being in mind, the damage for a fail is 93 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so
So
46 for a
For us.
success.
46.
Sorry, how much was the damage for a fail?
93.
Oh, that puts me down. Are you serious?
Oh, I just saw your health. He's literally on 93. Fuck.
Oh.
All right. Well, somebody could just pick me up on the way through. That would be...
I'm not even joking, by the way. Like, literally. It
Oh,
was
that's
93.
right.
It's all right. Oh.
Alright, unfortunately, Henning just gets bonked on the head just by the doorway.
Somebody just drag me the rest of the way, please.
Alright, Cyan.
Can I run and I guess grab Henning on the way?
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna grab him by the feet and bang his head against the floor as you go.
Yeah, exactly. Just loses consecutive death saves. Just just dragging him.
How much movement have you got, Cyan?
Hang on. Right, so where do I find my movement again?
Left hand page.
Yeah, my speed, it says 25 feet.
Okay, so 25 gets you there, one action.
Okay. I guess run here as well, and well, I feel like Calcifer would probably be a better bet at picking up Henning on the way out, right? Right.
No, he's stronger than you are.
I'll just run out.
Alright, as you exit the doorway, you notice that like a pulse of energy sort of shoots out from the gem that you're holding. And Calcifer, as the adamantine golem is looming above you, it seems to power down.
Wow.
Alright, Calcifer.
Oh no, I guess I can just walk out.
Well, the temple is still collapsing.
Yeah.
So the tomb is still collapsing.
Okay, so I do only have 65 HP, so there's some choices to be made here.
We just let
One,
Henning die.
2, 3,
Help, please.
so 5, 6. So that is one stride.
Henning can get himself up on his turn. Just help him.
Yeah, just grab Henning and then go the rest.
Okay. So yeah, you pull Henning, the unconscious Henning, by the scruff of the neck and just throw him out the doorway as the entire temple just collapses behind you. A cloud of dust just shoots out.
Throw him straight onto another rock where he bangs his head.
All right, looking behind, seeing the damage that you've done, but you've managed to sort of come out of it relatively alive.
The damage the golem's done, really.
Do you reckon we can make the door look like it's just jammed shut?
Cyan just kind of gestures to the everything else, and he's gonna say, "I don't think that'll work. I think it's
You're just covered head to toe in dust, masonry dust. You just look like pale, like grey figures.
Maybe we can like hang around and make people believe we're ghosts."
That seems like a really low reward.
I don't know. It'd be fun. Well, I got the stone.
Can you imagine if you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I left it in there.
Can Henning become conscious?
Yeah, Hanera will battle medicine Henning.
Heading back up. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, you're back alive.
What happened? I just saw the light and then suddenly everything went dark.
You're in hell.
Oh, well, I thought I'd be here, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. You also owe us all of your gold.
I think Elspeth has most of mine anyway in his bag.
Do I?
Probably.
I don't know. If you don't have it, then I think you've lost it, mate.
Oh shit. Nah, just kidding. I know where it is. I've hidden it all from you because I'm paranoid.
Right.
Usually people don't know. I'm really respectful of the self-awareness. Thanks, Annie.
Right. Let's. So looking at the door and
yeah.
like, what's the outside of this looking like?
You can very conspicuously, sheepishly close the door, and it looks fine.
Okay. Can we try and like close the door and like jam it shut so that no one just
Well, you could just
goes
lock it
in by
again.
accident?
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can-
Put an out of order sign on the front.
Nothing happened here.
Yeah.
Maintenance.
Put like a sign on it
Okay.
saying like other dangerous, do not enter.
I guess Hinera asks whether you all want to like go back to Port Astra or try and find a cave that like leads to where you could find some heart moss, because that's in this area as well.
You know, if we went into that word cavern, I imagine we could have just got the heart moss then. Right? Does that seem accurate to you?
I mean, it might have taken a while of exploring, but potentially.
Might have had to fought another 100 or 100 or 200 of those spiders.
Oh, I fucking hate spiders.
I think maybe we just head back home and set off in the morning again.
Yeah. Yeah. Or we could just, like, rest out here.
The cold mountain air.
Yeah.
Right. Either way, I will let you decide that amongst yourselves what you want to do next session. But we'll finish here for today then, shall we? On that high note.
Ooh.
Sure.
On that
Cool.
tomb shell.
Thank you for the game.
Thanks for running.
Thanks for playing. It's been a while since we did a little dungeon.
Yeah.
Right, and see you next week.
Russian spammers.
Yeah. Bye.
Goblet.
Okay.